is the nature of the potential harms associated with cannabis. The paper takes into account not only the harms and social and economic costs associated with cannabis use, but also those associated with the acquisition and legislative control of cannabis. The paper examines the short-term physical and physiological effects of cannabis use, as well as longer-term potential health risks, such as the possible connection with mental illness, which we know is not real. You can't look for something for years and years and years and years and years in every possible place and still keep looking without coming to a conclusion that you're quite stupid. Insane. Something like that. You know, Occam's razor. If you've looked for something everywhere, more than once, in every possible and conceivable way, and you can't find it, chances are it's not there to be found, which means no link. Wonder how that'll take that long to sink in, since there's never actually been any scientific basis for this proposition. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. The development of cannabis dependence. Well, once again, we know that all substances now are no longer considered addictive, right? Because addiction is now classified as a mental condition. It is an indulgence, an overindulgence. It's a compulsion disorder. Compulsion. Right, that's addiction. It's compulsion, lack of control. Because it's not always a substance that they get addicted to. It's a behavior. You see? That was the giveaway. It's the behaviors. It's not the substance. That's why sometimes when you take, say, like an opiate user away from the needle, and you just give them like here, have a pill. It will give you the same sort of like you're on an opiate. But it doesn't do it, the head thing, right? Why? Because it's the ritual. It is the action. It is the activity, not the substance. But we know this. Apparently governments don't. See, they rely on advice. So we have to wonder, who is it that's giving them this bodgy medical advice? And we know they're getting some pretty bodgy medical advice, considering the couple of years we've just gone through for what? For what? The excess deaths in 2019 and 2020, when you were telling us that this virus was going wild. Well, you see, the excess deaths in 2019 from the very, very bad flu season were larger than the deaths in 2020 from your COVID pandemic. But of course, once we started giving the jabby jab,